Why you should start working from now? Well, that's easy to answer because the best possible time to achieve your goals is to start working from now, and right now, as the famous saying goes. The best time to start working is 20 years ago, but the second best time to start working is now. And what is your excuse to not working in the present? That is the best possible thing you can do right now for yourself. I am gonna tell you step by step to how to start working in the present in a systematic way, so stay tuned till the end or you will miss out. Now then, first of all, you do not need a 5-year plan to achieve your goals because life is very unpredictable. And you should have a plan for the future, of course, but you should also know how to achieve those things. It does not matter how big or small your goals are if you don't have a proper system to achieve it, as James Clear said in Atomic Habits that you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Systems, habits, and work ethic is very important. It is even more important than the goal itself. Let me give you an example. There are two people. One have a big goal and very determined to achieve it, but he do not how to do it. Second person do not have a goal, but he has the habit of always working, and he developed that through years of consistent habit building, but he do not care about his goals. He just keeps working. And now work does not even feel like work anymore. It's just the thing he does always every day, like you scroll on social media for fun. He works for fun. Guess which person is gonna have solid results? Systems are crucially important. First, make your goal known. Think very deep and have some meaning to what you are going to pursue. But once you have decided that, then you should divide the work that you are going to do each day. That's right, every single day. I am not talking about a weekly or monthly goal. I am talking about that you are gonna have a goal for every day of the week. And don't make it easy for yourself, but also don't have unrealistic expectations. Make the workload achievable, but also it should challenge you every day. Now that you have work for every single day, make that work your number one priority. That means you cannot do anything useless unless you have completed your work. Now we got to make habits so your work should flow effortlessly, and you do not feel obliged to work every day. Basically saying that if you make good habits, your work will happen on autopilot. It is gonna become your second nature. Like you brush in the morning, you don't think about brushing, it's just happen involuntarily. Obviously, these information is inspired from the book, Habits, by Charles Duhigg. And it took a lot of time to read that book, so you better appreciate the information I am gonna give you now. Better subscribe and press the like button for more videos like this. So, what you need to understand is something Duhigg called the habit loop. All habits works in 3 stages according to Duhigg. First is the trigger. Every habit has a trigger. For example, most of the people has the habit to brush in the morning. When they wake up, they see the brush and their brain automatically signal your hands to pick up the brush and start brushing. That's why whenever we see our brush anytime that is not morning, we feel the urge to brush our teeth. That's our brain's trigger to brush. So, for your work, what to need to do first is create a potent and most unique trigger that is only related to your work. For example, set an alarm with a very weird song and set a time for it. And every day when that weird alarm goes off, no matter what you are doing, you need to start working. It does take some time though. You need to consciously do this for a month or 2, and you do not have to miss a single day, and I mean never miss a day. After some time, your brain will wire that weird song to the working behavior, and whenever that alarm goes off, you will immediately and involuntarily starts working, and that will become your second nature. Second activity in the loop is the habit itself, in this case your work. This is pretty self-explanatory. And third activity in the habit loop is reward. Reward yourself after completing the task, in this case your work. This is very important psychologically. Do not be tough and say, "I do not need reward, I will work for hours without reward." Trust me, you can't, nobody can't. This reward system is gonna make the habit so addictive that your brain is gonna crave that reward, but it knows that you have to do hours of work before getting the reward. This is self-manipulation, but in a good way. So choose a very potent reward and give yourself that reward after finishing your work, and only give that reward after finishing your work. For example, you like One Piece, the famous anime. What you need to do is only watch one episode of One Piece after finishing your work. You are not allowed to watch any episode of that anime at any other time of the day. This will make your brain crave that episode and you are gonna work for hours on end without even realizing it. Let's revise. First, set the trigger. Second, do the task itself. And third, reward yourself. Make that reward exclusive to your work. You do needs to do consciously for couple months before your brain gets used to it. This is my 4th video. Subscribe the video and press that like button and go work and create some productive habits.